What's up, everybody? Ghost Girl 007 here, and today's video is going to be a ghost story. Today's ghost story takes place is about the Annabelle real-life haunting doll, or haunted doll. The real Annabelle doll lives in a case locked in a box at the Warrens Occult Museum. At her Monroe home, the doll in the movie is a frightening-looking porcelain doll in a child's image, with long hair. But the real Annabelle, the one in the Warrens Museum, is a plain-looking, classic Raggedy Ann doll, with red yarn for hair. But the Raggedy Ann doll at the Warrens Museum is no ordinary doll. According to the Warrens, it is inhabited by an inhuman spirit, and there is a warning on the glass case not to touch. One museum goer who ignored the warnings, taunted the doll, died in a motorcycle crash shortly after leaving the museum. The movie is a prequel to The Conjuring, based on the Warrens' real-life case involving the doll. The couple had a lot of input in the first movie, but Annabelle is fabricated. Warren, who mostly along with her husband, had investigated more than 10,000 cases of the paranormal. Present to the talk and the slideshow of cases, some say that out of all the items in the museum, the Annabelle doll is what they'd be most frightened of. Some believe the doll has the power to kill. According to a film on the Annabelle case, one investigator said after leaving the museum, "Never take things like this lightly, thinking it's a joke." According to a clip one of the Warrens' helpers showed, the real-life Annabelle story began in 1970, when a 28-year-old nurse received the Raggedy Ann doll as a birthday gift from her mom. She put the doll on her bed and began to notice it changing positions. A leg would be crossed, or the doll would be lying on its side. Then the girl and her roommate began to see parchment paper on the floor with written messages such as "Help me," "Help us." They had no parchment paper in the house. The doll began appearing in different rooms, and at one point appeared to be leaking blood. Then one day a male friend was taking a nap and woke up with the doll staring at him. As he felt like he was being strangled, there were deep scratch wounds on his upper body. The girls at first thought maybe an intruder was moving the doll around and leaving notes. When they ruled that out, according to the occult museum, not knowing where to turn, they contacted a medium, and a seance was held. The girls were introduced to the spirit of Annabelle Higgins, said to be a young girl that resided on the property before the apartments were built, and died there at the age of 7. According to the Warrens, the spirit related to the medium that she felt comfortable with the two roommates in the apartment and wanted to stay with them and to be loved. The roommates gave Annabelle permission to inhabit the doll. But things got worse. The Warrens took an interest in the case and contacted the woman. They claimed to the immediate conclusion that the doll itself was not in fact possessed, but manipulated by an inhuman presence. According to the Warrens, they went on to say, truly the spirit was not looking to stay attached to the doll. It was looking to possess a human host. The Warrens' helper said the Warrens took the doll, and Ed Warren told his wife they should avoid the highway because it was going to be a rough ride home. He was right. At some point, he had to sprinkle the Annabelle doll with holy water to calm it down. The movie Annabelle doesn't resemble the real-life story. The Warrens' helper and Warrens said they don't really care that the producers of Annabelle, the movie, fabricated the story a little, because it still serves the purpose of warning the public about the dangers of Annabelle. So is the laughter from this doll real, or is the mind just playing tricks?